Over the last year, I grew my email list to nearly 100,000 subscribers. And in this video, I'm going to share with you everything I've done to make this happen. This is definitely something a lot of people would charge a lot of money for. So all I ask in return from you is to drop a like on this video. Okay, so first things first, if we go to my Gumroad account, you can see that I have a 52,000 email list here, and you can see all of the emails I sent out. As you can see, the average open rate is between 22% and 30%, I would say 24%, something like that. So that's one of the softwares I use to collect emails. Now we go to Kajabi. Now on Kajabi, I go to all contacts, and as you can see, the contacts is over 20,000 here. And lastly, on Substack, if we go to subscribers, you can see how many subscribers I have. So this brings us to nearly 100,000 email subscribers. That brings me to the first lesson for all of you guys. Do not build your email list on multiple different softwares and platforms. This is the massive mistake I made, because now when I'm sending an email, literally, sometimes I send an email from all of these 3 different platforms, and people can get really annoyed by that. Like some of them can be on Substack and on Kajabi and on Gumroad. So they're literally receiving 3 same emails from me. And if you're just starting out, I would pick either ConvertKit, Gumroad, Beehive, or Substack. Okay. Keep in mind, Gumroad and Substack are free. ConvertKit and Beehive cost money. If I had to start over again from scratch, I would most likely pick ConvertKit. Right now, I think it's rebranded to Kit, and it's a wonderful platform. But now I have everything scattered all over the place, and I would really need to centralize all of the emails in one spot. So that would be my first lesson for you guys. Pick one platform to grow your email list on. And now moving on to the second thing, which is why you should be building an email list, okay? It's very important to understand that. And these pictures clearly defines and explains why you should do that, okay? So this is the Social Blade, okay? On Social Blade, you can enter an influencer, you can enter a creator username, and you can see the stats for his follower growth. And this is one of the creators that has massive following on Instagram, over 5 million followers, as you can see here. And as you can see, he's been losing followers steadily every day. And this has happened to him multiple times. This has happened to me multiple times. And this happens to every single creator that I know of. There comes to a point where you start stagnating and losing followers. On Instagram, by the way. This doesn't really happen on YouTube, but on Instagram, it's very, very common thing. And once that happens, usually your reach goes down, everything starts to degrade a little bit. And having an email list in moments like these really helps, because you can always reach your followers. Email list is literally like a CSV file that you can extract from ConvertKit, from Substack, whatever, and you always gonna own that list. And you know, they can also unsubscribe, but this is not going to happen at this crazy rate. And email is such a powerful tool to do product promotions, to tell stories, whatever. On platforms like Instagram, you catch the attention and then you instantly want to convert that to your email list. And I'm going to show you how to do that, no worries. But second reason is, as I mentioned, product promotions. So this was one of the promotions that I did via my email list for one of my products. And look how many sales I made just in one day. Just in one day sending an email blast. You could never achieve the same results by putting out a story saying, hey guys, go and buy this. Yes, of course you can make some sales. Most people are just doom scrolling, right? And this happens when they're in beds, when they're on the toilet. This is not a perfect scenario for them to go out there and purchase something from you. But when they are reading emails, they most likely are on their desktop. They have their wallets, they have their credit cards ready. And you know, if you hit them with a good offer, you can make good amount of sales with email. So that's why it doesn't matter how many followers you have. If you're just starting out, immediately start your email list, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to do it the proper way, okay? Because some people do it. Some people think that just by saying people to go and subscribe to your email list is the way to do it, and that's not a way, okay? And for us make this happen, we're gonna need to have a few things in place. So first things first, we're gonna need to have ManyChat. And ManyChat is a software that will help you grow your email list on steroids. And second, we're gonna need to have lead magnets. And lead magnets are, it could be something like this. It could be a free course. It could be a Notion template. It could be a daily journal, financial tracker, digital product playbook. All of these things are, free, and they're just different formats. So I have multiple of them, right? And I have one of the biggest lead magnets that I launched recently was my free course, Personal Brand Framework, showing people how to grow a powerful personal brand. And I literally gave this away for free, and this grew my email list very, very rapidly, right? And this is how it essentially works, okay? So we have IG story that we put out on Instagram, right? We put out a story, we get a reply, the invite is being sent by ManyChat, and the invite is sent to one of these products that you have. So essentially your lead magnet, and then subscribers again, right? So if you're a fitness coach, for example, creating some sort of 10 days challenge to abs, 10 days challenge to six-pack abs, 6 days to six-pack abs, program, ebook, whatever, and then giving that away to your audience, right? And that way you're growing your email list day one, essentially, right? Now, one thing from inside baseball you need to know about this if you're going to be using this strategy with Instagram. And no worries, I'm going to show you the entire story templates, all of that, how it works. Okay, all of my best performing story templates that grew my email list the most. I'm gonna show you all of that. Now, inside baseball, you have to know is that look how many views I got on this story. 70,000 views, over 70,000 views. That's nuts. And the way I was able to achieve this, and by the way, I'm gonna give you the story template soon in this video. I'm gonna show you what I wrote there. But the way I was able to achieve this amount of story views, okay, is that you have to, whenever you're doing a promotion on Instagram for your, lead magnet, giving it away for free, make sure you let your Instagram story to expire, okay? Don't have any active stories few hours before putting out a promotion on Instagram. That way you're gonna maximize the story views. Even if you're not putting out a promotion for some sort of free product, you're still gonna get a lot of views whenever your story expires. But this one, combined with a CTA, which essentially I'm gonna show you, is just a bomb that you drop and it just gets so many views, okay? Okay guys, so now I'm gonna show you how I have my entire ManyChat setup, okay? So you can have a look, you can see how I have my invitations being sent on ManyChat and how you can module that and copy that for your own and, for you to grow that email list. Because ManyChat, without it, you're gonna need to send manual invitations, and that would take you a long time. With ManyChat, you have this whole thing set up and automated. Okay guys, so once you register on ManyChat and you log in, this is the first thing you're going to see. And you're going to need to create an automation. So this would be the ideal automation, auto reply to comment in DM. So this is the flow you're gonna need to select. And once you select that flow, it's gonna appear in your automation section right here, right? And I'm just gonna pretty much show you how I have some of my automations set up. So as you can see, this is the automations I'm running right now. For example, I'm running a live masterclass automation where people can sign up for my live masterclass to watch it. And also I have my personal brand framework, which I mentioned before, the free course automation. So the way it's set up essentially is pretty simple. Whenever somebody comments a specific keyword under my post, they get this message. Whenever somebody replies to my story with a specific keyword, they get this message. So what you do is first you would go to that automation, and you don't even need to click, I think, edit once you don't have it set up. It's just gonna show up like that, and you create a message. I always like to add a first name. So here it's gonna allow you to add a first name. So it's just gonna look better when you message a person with this first name. It's gonna look more natural. And then I would have some message and lead them to claim your spot. Always add your link here, so it's gonna appear like a button. Don't add a link in between the message URL. I don't know why, but somehow it stopped showing up proper way on ManyChat. So instead, just add a button and create a button with a link. Okay, so that would be the message. And then you would set up one trigger. So one trigger will be when somebody comments under your post and reel, and you can select your own keyword. So for example, when somebody comments create, they get this message. Somebody comments win, they get this message, and so on. You get the point, and you click save, right? Then second, when somebody sends you a message, and by that it will work either if they send you a message directly or they just replied to your story. It's just going to work both ways. And click save. Once you have all of that, just click go live. Ask your friend, your mom, your sister, your brother, whatever, to send you a message with that keyword and see if ManyChat actually sends this message, and you are set, right? So now once we understand how ManyChat works, essentially you set up certain keywords, people reply to those keywords, and it automatically sends an invitation for your lead magnet, and this grows your email list essentially, right? So since we understand that, now we can look at one of my best performing story templates, okay? And by the way, I share more of these inside Creator World, which is like my inner circle private program where I do page audits for your social media accounts. I audit your entire funnels, and I have entire community where you can get support and help from me 24/7. And I share of course more of these templates, not only for stories but for posts, in order for you to grow on social and also grow your email list, and essentially copy and paste my entire digital product backend to your own business. The first link is going to be in this video description if you're interested in joining, but let's break down the best performing stories, okay? So this story, as you saw, got 70,000 views. This one got 46, I think, and this one got over 50,000. All of them worked really well. Again, don't forget that whenever you're putting out a story like this, it's very important to let your Instagram story expire, and you don't have any active stories on Instagram. So I put out this and I said, sorry, I'm deleting this soon. This is a legit formula to grow 100K followers on Instagram in 2024. Apply with IG to receive access to brand new training right away, only available. So first things first, what we have a strong hook, we have a promise, we have a call to action, and we have a limited quantity. These things work very well, but it's interesting that this story performed not that well compared to this one. This one performed better, and this didn't have any scarcity or urgency or limited spots. This could also mean the format, this notes format. Sometimes it's just like very basic, very simple, and it just works sometimes, right? You should try it. And also this had bigger promise, of course. This thing gave away 70 viral hooks, 3 color grading lots, something that, this is just over delivering. All right. So, and if you want to grow your email list on steroids, I would recommend over delivering with your free lead magnet, so you can get as many signups as possible. Okay. This one worked amazingly well. This one worked really well. And this one also has worked really well. So these are the one of the top performing stories that I put out on Instagram. They got thousands of responses, and ManyChat sent thousands of invitations, and this grew my email list, I would say, with about 5,000 new people. And if you think about it, it took me like 3-4 days, and I grew my list by 5,000 new people. Over the course of a year, I definitely gonna make money from those 5,000 people. I'm definitely gonna sell something to them, right? Because realistically, industry standard is that you make $1 per each of your email subscriber per month if you're good at it. So with 100,000 email subscribers, I should be making, $100,000 per month. Quite frankly, I'm not making that. I'm not really that good at email marketing. I'm going to admit that. But what I'm good at is growing the email list, right? I know how to grow it, specifically with Instagram, okay? I mastered it, and I know that if I could start a new page right now on Instagram, I would start it and I would, grow my email list from that page really, really rapidly. Because once you understand viral content marketing and garnering attention, and then you know how to turn that attention into email lists, then you can turn that attention essentially after that into dollars. All right, guys, so now let's go over and have a look at my Instagram. This is my Instagram, Creator Caro. Now let's go over some of my posts and let me show you how I use this call to action strategy to grow my email list via posts, okay? I showed you the story strategy. And by the way, with stories, do not post more than 2 of these stories per week. Keep it minimal to 1 to 2 stories per week like that, okay? Do not overdo it. That's very important. All right, guys, so here we go. I have a Instagram carousel post, right? And this has 611 comments. The reason is because people are leaving, keywords like create. You see, create. And I engineered this keyword in this carousel post. If we go through the post, by the end of it, I engineered, this keyword for this carousel post. People leave the keyword and they get their free course, right? Personal brand framework. And this is very powerful. 600 people left a comment and they all received the invitation for that free product. So that's one way. You could use carousels to provide value, right? Like that. And then by the end of it, you essentially leave a CTA for your lead magnet. And as a result, grow your email list. Now, another way is to do that with Reels. And what I want to show you guys is very crazy. This one. Look how many comments it has. 2,000 comments, 14,000 likes. We go here. It was a trend, right? And the powerful way to do it is make sure your reel directly gives that your lead magnet and your reel directly correlated. So in this reel, I showed the difference between LUTs and how, like, once you apply the LUT, essentially how better your videos look like. And as a result, I said, if you want my LUTs, comment color, and I'll send you that LUT as well as a free course. So I just added on top even more value. So if we go through the, comments, you're going to see that a lot of people commenting color. And all of them received this free product with LUTs. Okay. So this one is just literally exploded. I think it has 6 million views, 2,000 comments, and all of those people received a lead magnet or LUT. Now, another one is this one. Also carousel. As you can see, it got only 10,000 likes compared to that one that got 36,000 likes. This one has been seen less times, but it got more comments, which is very interesting. So if we go here, you're going to see best investments to make in your 20s and 30s, right? We go. And then by the end of it, high income skill, common mastery to get started, right? And this one led people to watch also, it was a lead magnet. It was a free training lead magnet, which essentially transferred people from, Instagram to my email subscribers. Now I have another page, right? This one, it's not really active that much right now. I'm not really posting on it that much, but it also had one reel that literally just blew up. And I'm going to show you how it was essentially structured to get so many comments that it's insane. This one got 1,000 comments, but there's one that got this one, 3,842 comments, right? So in this one, I essentially said, stop posting reels until you've done this. And I went over the ChatGPT prompts you can use to create better hooks. Okay. And what happened is that then I said comment reels in the video and in the caption as well. And, I sent them those prompts. So this is very powerful. You show them something. So for example, if you're a fitness coach, you show them how you use certain app or you use a certain tool to get result. And then by the end of the video, you would say, comment this specific keyword and I'll send you that tool. Or comment this specific keyword and I'll send you my diet plan. Essentially, throughout the entire video, you show how you're going through your day by doing that diet plan. And then by the end of that reel, you would say, comment, plan, and I'll send you this diet plan for free. That's a very powerful way. And that's the only way I would, make these reels, because you can provide value and you can lead to something that people get even more value out of you. And it's just a very, very mutual exchange. Like, people get so much value for free just in return of an email.